SikhNet presents Stories for Children.
Right, we've been telling stories about Guru Nanak, but Guru Nanak was a grown-up man now. Yeah, he was a grown-up man, and he had time for him to go out and walk all around and with his friends and tell people about God. And so he had friends. Mardana, he was a Muslim, and Bala, he was a Hindu. Those were the religions of the day. So people wondered, they said, well, his friends, one is a Hindu, one is a Muslim, but he looks a little different. Is he a Hindu? Is he a Muslim? What is he? And they asked Guru Nanak, and he said, you know, there is no Hindu and there is no Muslim. And they said, what do you mean by that? And the governor of the town heard that. Well, there weren't any Sikhs then. It was just Guru Nanak, right? And the governor heard that he had said, there's no Muslims. And they said, well, he can say what he wants to about the Hindus, but he can't say there's no Muslims because that's our religion. That's what we do. Right. So he said, go and bring him here. So the messenger went, and he was all, I'll get him and I'll bring him here. But when he saw Guru Nanak, and Guru Nanak was so shiny and beautiful, and he kind of thought again, he said, sir, he said very nice to him, instead of saying, come on with me. He said, sir, the governor would like to see you, the Nawab would like to see you. Would you please come with me? Guru Nanak said, all right. So he went, and they said, why did you say there's no Muslim and there's no Hindu? What are you talking about? He said, well, you've all forgotten. You've all forgotten that if you can't see God in all, you can't see God at all. And you all have your rules about this and that and the other. And they said, well, the governor said, well, all right, maybe you're right about that a little bit, but if you don't think that you're a Muslim or a Hindu, we're going to say our Muslim prayers. Will you pray with us? He said, yes, I would love to. If you will lead the prayers, I will. So they all have their rituals, you know, and they all bowed down on their knees. But Guru Nanak stayed standing up, looking around. And they were going on, doing their prayers. He's looking around. So that made the governor very mad. He said, afterwards, he said, you said you'd pray with us. Why didn't you? You weren't praying at all. And he said, well, I said I would pray with you if you would lead it. And you weren't praying at all. And he turned to the Quasi, who was the priest, and he said, you were thinking about the little new baby horse, the foal that was born, and you were worried that it was going to fall in the courtyard well. And he thought, ooh, that's right, that was what I was thinking. And he turned to the Nawab, the governor, and he said, and you were thinking about all the horses you were going to sell and how much money you were going to make. And they said, well, he's right, that's true, that's true. And they said, well, how can we pray then? He said, you have to calm your mind, and you have to go inside your heart, and you have to let the light of God shine in your heart.
If you liked this story, subscribe for more.